Guys, Eric here at AVO. Behind me we've got a brand new Alu-Cab Canopy Camper on a Jeep Gladiator Mojave, and we want to do an update canopy camper walk around. We've got a bunch of new accessories from GP Factor and Red Arc, and this is kind of like how we're starting to see a lot of canopy campers leave the shop. So follow us as we give you a cool tour around this this cool setup. So starting with the rear door of the canopy camper, most of our customers are now accessorizing the rear door with the rear GP Factor MOLLE plates. And these are great because you can actually take them right off and then attach all of your different accessories to the MOLLE panel, and then bolt it right back on. Easy to attach a lot of stuff to, which is cool. But we've started to see really this is being a common accessory added to most of these canopy camper orders, in addition to the rear table from GP Factor. So easy to use, it looks awesome, and it's actually something people are going to use a lot when they're camping. You know, you're prepping food and drinks and setting stuff back here when you're taking a break on the trails or on a long trip. So this is something that you get a lot of value out of right away, which is cool. And it's so easy to fold back up. And one of my favorite parts of this, or features of the table, is that it's so sucked up to the door that it doesn't get in the way when you're getting in and out of the camper. So with other big tables that we've seen attached to the back, or to these rear doors, I've actually run into those tables a lot myself demoing these campers, and you don't do that with the GP Factor drop down table. So a really nice table. And something that you'll use a lot and get a lot of value out of. On the back of the door here, you've actually got the GP Factor MaxTrax mounts, which we don't actually try to push a lot of people towards spare tires being mounted on the rear door, because now we're seeing a lot of Gladiators in particular. But when you put a spare tire on the door, the back door gets really heavy, and you've got to deal with, you know, opening and closing this door all the time. And you've got this door, it also ends up contacting your MOLLE panel here from Alu-Cab and putting a dent in it. So for the most part, this is what we like to see mounted, or what we usually recommend to customers mounting on the rear door. It still keeps the door nice and light, and it's actually the most practical location for the MaxTrax as far as being able to take them on and off, especially if they've just come out of the mud and or out of snow and stuff. It's not something you want to technically put inside the vehicle, and with how tall the Gladiators are, it's tough to access the top of the canopy campers a lot of times. So again, if you're really using the MaxTrax in a muddy recovery situation, wherever it might be, it's nice to just be able to grab them from the back of the camper real quick. One of the most popular features that we're installing on these campers is the new GP Factor power board that has the Red Arc Red Vision system included. And that's been very popular because this does three things for us. It allows us to basically have a power management system in the camper. So we've got a house battery, and this is now where we're starting to see most of these batteries, second batteries, being located. We're not happy with really any underhood system right now for the Gladiators. For the Toyotas, we've got some really great solutions through off-grid engineering stuff, but on the Gladiator in particular, the house batteries are better located, I think, inside the camper, and we can do AGMs or lithiums. But especially with the Red Arc system, with the GP Factor power board, that's isolated from your starting battery. When your vehicle's running, it's alternators topping off this battery for you, but with solar, it's also charging from the solar panel. And it also allows you to shore power charge too, so you can plug this in at home with an extension cord and be able to top this off and stuff while you guys are not using your camper, or it's parked in the garage, or whatever it might be. or just in case you're not getting any sun and you're not driving the car, that's a great way to just keep your batteries topped off. Of course, with the RedArc Manager 30s, you can also put a profile into like a sleep mode, so that you can protect the battery and keep it, it doesn't just die on you and you don't have anything pulling or drawing off the battery. So there's a lot of cool systems there with the RedArc that make it so special. The Red Vision also allows you to control everything inside the camper directly from a screen and monitor a lot of statistics and information and stuff as well too. So we can manage the heater, which we'll look at here in a second. We can turn on the water pump, which is yet to be installed in this camper. This is currently still in progress. We can turn on the inverter from RedArc. We've got a 1500 watt inverter in here. All the interior lights, exterior lights, anything we add, we can now route right through the Red Vision. But number one, our biggest benefit from that system is that the Manager 30 from RedArc with Red Vision is properly topping off our battery, so that when we get to camp, we're starting at 100%, not 90%. And it's just, we have healthy battery all the time, which is cool. And it's nice that you can see how many days you have left with the way you're using your camper and how much you're charging and using it, especially if you've got a fridge plugged in and that kind of stuff. So inverter has become very popular too. We've seen a lot of customers decide to get an inverter in the vehicle. Now with RedArc offering their inverters, it's made life a lot easier for us. This is a 1500 watt inverter. We've seen also the 2000 watt inverters from RedArc too, and this is where we mount them, especially if we don't have a goose gear setup inside here, and not everyone gets that set up. And so this is actually our most popular kind of configuration we see from our customers. And so this is where we'll usually mount the inverter here. Solar on top is a 200 watt solar panel from RedArc as well. And we moved to hard panels here, and we're filming this video in November of 2022. So things change pretty quickly and stuff. We're just rolling and adapting with how the way things have changed, and now we've gone to hard panels for all of our canopy campers. 200 watt panel does a great job of keeping this battery charged, especially if customers are not driving the vehicle and just kind of parked and stuff. But it's plenty of solar for how most of our customers are using their vehicle. On the other side here, we're using a GP Factor fitment kit to use our Dickinson heater, and that is the most effective way we've found to heat the canopy campers. There are other systems out there, but for us, having a dedicated fitment kit from GP Factor and a heater that was now designed to work in this canopy camper, we feel that this is the best solution for our customers. Plus you get a cool little fire in here too, which is nice. You can use these on low, and they take care of heating up this entire camper for you, which is very cool. And we're starting to see most of our canopy campers leaving with Dickinson fireplaces now, as it allows you to really use this all throughout the year, which is cool. In fact, I think a lot of our customers enjoy using this more during the fall and winter and spring than they do the other months and stuff. So that's very cool. Other than that, behind me you see the 13-gallon water tank from Alu-Cab. That's nothing new, but we do see this in most of our canopy camper setups too. This isn't completed yet. We do have a water pump system that we sell our customers to, and then we integrate into the new GP Factor power board with the RedArc system. That allows customers to have pressurized water on board, run it out to where the shower cube is, rinse off bikes, whatever it might be. You've also not shown here, you've got from 813 Fabrication, you've got these new MOLLE panels that cover the front of the tank. We see a lot of customers purchasing those, and now integrating Julka water heaters and placing that here, and then teeing off of the propane that's already mounted to the rear to power the Dickinson. And now you got hot water in these too. So a lot of really cool new features coming out, but this is how we're starting to see most of our canopy campers roll out of here. A lot of new stuff from RedArc, GP Factor. Alu-Cab supports these so well, and this is our number one product really leaving the shop, which is cool. A lot of really cool canopy camper builds. Awesome setups for the back of these pickups. The side hatch doors here, another very popular accessory from GP Factor 2 are the GP Factor side MOLLE panels, side hatch door MOLLE panels, and you'll see a lot of customers adding shovels, or whether it might be a paper towel, a towel holder right here, really anything you can attach to this. Just allows you to kind of organize your gear a little bit better, but you can get them individual. You can add them to both doors and just giving yourself more points to be able to store you know, different little bits of anything you've got that you want to organize inside the camper. And so while you're camping, you've got your awning out. You know, there's plenty of things I can think of that'll go right here that you want to be able to grab and put on the table and all that stuff, and this just makes it a little bit more convenient for our customers. So thanks for joining us today, guys. If you're interested in a canopy camper for your mid-size truck or full-size truck, make sure to give one of our sales managers a call. You can email us at sales@AshevilleVehicleOutfitters.com or call us at 844-667-3687. Find us on social media at AshevilleVehicleOutfitters.com. And we'd love to hear from you guys and to talk to you guys soon. Leave us a comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.